Namo Ramana. Today, I must say that you are a very fortunate listener because you have got a great storyteller. But I'm not talking just about me. I'm also talking about me, but there are so many great storytellers in this land. You know why? Because this is the land of stories. The greatest stories of all were born in this land. In fact, the story of this land is like none other, for it is about a person who cannot be told and narrated as once upon a time or a long, long time ago, because she is older than time itself. And her name is Bharata Mata, the beautiful Bharata Mata. In fact, Subramanya Bharati, the great Tamil poet saint, who was called Bharatiyar, said in one of his poems that no matter all the wise men who are experts in discerning all ancient incidents, could not discern the age of this mother, our mother, Bharat Mata. But beautifully, Bharatiyar also says, yet she is resplendent in her youth, splendor abound. She speaks 18 languages and has the Vedas in her tongue. And she brings together millions of souls as one. In fact, I know that it is 1.4 billion souls, for that is what today's Bharat is. And I can tell you with certainty that Bharat Mata is the first of many things. The first Yoga Sutras were born in this beautiful, auspicious land. The concept of zero, you must know, came from this glorious land. But the most interesting of all, you see, I am a storyteller, and the most interesting of all, the firsts, is Adi Kavya, the first ever story told. Would you by chance know what story this is? I'm sure you have guessed, for this is the story of Ramayana, Adi Kavya, the first ever story told. And this story is the story of the great Rama. You and I know, and we have been singing the praise of Rama, Ram Lalla, because all of us have been chanting, and Ram Lalla brought us all together not too long ago and forevermore. And Rama and Bharat Mata are symbolized by this great flag, have many things in common. You see, Bharat Mata is full of love. She is a Prema Rupi, the symbol of love, just like Rama was. For he had love like no other. He had love for his beloved Sita. He had love for Hanuman. He had love for his entire praja. And yet, he was valorous. And he stood as a symbol of courage no matter what obstacles he had to face. And you and I know he faced many obstacles. Tej Rupi, just like the orange color. The color of Bharat Mata represents valor and courage. Prema Rupi, by the green, the evergreen love. But Rama also was Satya Rupi, for he spoke the truth even if it was the hard way. He always chose the harder right than the easier wrong, and that is why he, and so is Bharat Mata, Satya Rupi, the land of truth. And all of us cannot forget the one and foremost name that has been given to Rama, Maryada Purusha, the man who stood for dharma. For he and our beloved mother Bharat Mata are Dharma Rupis. And so, as a symbol of this great flag that unites Ramayana and Bharat Mata, let us sit back and watch this unfold in a song and a dance that is filled with patriotism and love for our beloved mother. Namo Ramana.
Vande Janani Bharat Dharani Shashya Shamala Pyari Namo Namo Sab Jag Ki Janani Koti Koti Sutwari Vande Janani Bharat Dharani Shashya Shamala Pyari Namo Namo Sab Jag Ki Janani Koti Koti Sutwari Namo Namo Sab Jag Ki Janani Koti Koti Sutwari Vande Janani Bharat Dharani Shashya Shamala Pyari Namo Namo Sab Jag Ki Janani Koti Koti Sutwari Koti Koti Sutwari Koti Koti Sutwari Vande Janani भारत देश है मेरा ये भारत देश है मेरा भारत देश है मेरा ये भारत देश है मेरा प्रेम रूपी देश मेरा सत्य रूपी देश मेरा प्रेम रूपी मेरा सत्य रूपी देश मेरा भारत देश है मेरा ये भारत देश है मेरा भारत देश है मेरा ये भारत देश है मेरा धर्म रूपी देश मेरा तेज रूपी देश मेरा धर्म रूपी देश मेरा तेज रूपी देश मेरा देश मेरा देश मेरा देश मेरा देश मेरा भारत देश है मेरा ये भारत देश है मेरा भारत देश है मेरा ये भारत देश है मेरा
Look, my golden bird is back. My Bharata Mata. My golden bird is back. No one will be poor anymore.
Cruelty will not remain. Times of sorrow are gone forever.
We will join the broken links. Disharmony? Never, never.
Peace will unite and supreme reign. Our golden bird is back again.
We, the colors of Bharata's tricolor, are also her vital energies, the Pancha Pranas, that are spoken of in the Yoga Sutras. I, green, am her chief vital energy, the Prana Vayu, the respiration, drawing in all that is good and revitalizing her. I am the reins of the horse called mind, which controls and directs every being in our beloved Bharata. I am the resolve of an ever glorious Bharata, a resolve to be held dear and striven for by every citizen.
I, Saffron, represent the Udanavayu. I am responsible for the sense perceptions and functioning of the brain. I guide the intellect of the citizens of our mother Bharata. I infuse in them the fire of passion, love for our legacy, and our timeless spiritual heritage.
We are one, appearing as two. I am the color blue, and I am the form of the Dharma Chakra, the wheel of righteousness. I am the Apana Vayu, the energy of expulsion. I power the rejection of wrong beliefs and practices from the minds of Bharata Mata's children through dispassion or Vairagya. I expel all sense of subservience. And I am the Samana Vayu, responsible for assimilation of nutrients into the body. I am the wheel of righteousness, Dharma. Unless the path of righteousness is followed, no gain can be assimilated. That which comes would simply be expelled, the good and the bad together. When every citizen performs their given duty to their best capacity, all the time, like the 24 hours in the 24 spokes of my wheel, then alone will there be progress and peace. Ramana Maharshi has said that the 24 spokes of the wheel of Dharma represent the 24 tattvas that include all that is manifest. Everything needs to work in harmony like one family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, for the highest good of all.
I am the Vyanavayu. I pervade the entire body. I am like a dynamic reserve store of energy available to the whole body. I am the resolve of our strength of unity.
भारत देश है मेरा, ये भारत देश है मेरा। भारत देश है मेरा, ये भारत देश है मेरा।
Did you see the beautiful story of all the things that Bharat Mata symbolizes, how every color is? And this storyteller is so very happy to be a storyteller, not anywhere but in this land. For Bharat is the place which respects and extols every storyteller. Be it a mother who is telling a story to her child, or a man, a priest, who is telling the Harikatha, or even a modern storyteller who is telling stories in the classroom. No matter who, every storyteller in this land is respected, and so I come with great joy. Did you remember in the dance you saw how the Yoga Sutras had talked about the vital breath, the Pancha Prana? I hope you remember, for I will never forget these Pancha Prana. And what are they? Prana, Samana, Apana, Udyana, and Vyana. These are the Pancha Pranas. And you saw the many things that they stand for. But I must take you back all the way to Ramayana where we left off. I spoke about the greatest of them all, Sri Rama. But how can I not tell about the greatest of all disciples, who is none other than Hanuman. When you talk of prana, you can never forget Hanuman, for he represents prana at its very best. As Vayuputra, he is the very epitome of prana. Prana that is all pervading, that is symbolized by our flag in its green resplendent and evergreen like the air, like Vayuputra. And if you were to look at the story of Hanuman, Samana is represented by orange, for in orange we see him attached to his roots, his faith in Rama, his faith in himself. But sometimes we all need reminders, don't we? For Jambavan reminded him of his own roots, of his own legacy. For did he not forget that he could actually cross the ocean? And Jambavan had reminded him. And that roots of ours, the very roots, the very soil that we stand upon is represented by the orange, the soil of our land, the roots that we stand upon. Apana is that which overcomes all obstacles. And Hanuman the Great, Maruti the Great, he came and overcame every single obstacle along the way as he went to fetch Sita, the daughter of our soil, Bharata Mata, isn't she? To fetch her back, he had to undergo so many trials and tribulations. And that is symbolized by the blue in our flag, the blue that repels and keeps away all the things that comes and opposes us and comes in the way of our progress. Udhana is a sense of duty, a sense of cognition. You will agree with me that Hanuman had a surplus of it. His sense of duty was so great that on his tiring, exhausting journey to Lanka, there was Menaka Parvat, the Parvat which looked at his moving at lightning speed and knew that he must be tired. And he was called upon, rest upon me for a while. Rest and get your strength so that you can continue to fly, he was told. But did he stop? You and I know that he did not stop. He only stopped when he had to overcome an obstacle. Why? Because his udhana was so great, his sense of duty was so remarkable that he kept on going. Like the wheel of dharma, his dharma stood strong. And finally, Vyana, the all-pervading unity. It is so beautiful in the Ramayana that Hanuman, who was so strong, who could have wiped out the entire Lankan army, who could have wiped out even Ravana, who could have got back Sita on his own, there would have been no story at all. There would have been no war at all. But he did not take it upon his shoulders, even though he could, even though he had all the power to. For he brought everyone together. He ensured that the monkeys united. The monkeys built Rama Setu, crossed the ocean and fought as one to claim what was theirs, to claim Sita, to claim Bharata Mata. And that is Vyana. And that is shown by the white, the beautiful white, which is a sense of unity. In fact, I believe that our Honorable Prime Minister, Modi ji, took these Panchapranas and was inspired by it to talk about the Panchapranas in his Amrita Kala vision. He talked about how we all need to develop our nation, join hands to develop a nation. We all, he said, should not forget our roots. And we should repel the subservient nature. And we should have a mindset that is our own, not to look up to somebody, but stand tall in pride. Let us not forget our sense of duty. And finally, let us unite and let us come together. And these Panchaprana of Amritakal also are intertwined in the Ramayana as it is in our great flag in the story of Bharata Mata. And so this storyteller who has been given the opportunity to share something that she loves, a story of our beloved land, will take leave saying, Namo Ramana, let us stay united and let us keep our resolve to fly our nation's flag high and make our country the glorious place that it deserves. Namo Ramana.
ಸರಿಸಮಾನರಾಗಿಯೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳುವ ಪರಮರಮಣ ಕೃಪೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಧರೆಯ ನಮರರಾಗುವ. ಸರಿಸಮಾನರಾಗಿಯೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳುವ ಪರಮರಮಣ ಕೃಪೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಧರೆಯ ನಮರರಾಗುವ. ಸರಿಸಮಾನರಾಗಿಯೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳುವ ಅರಸ ದೇವನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಗುಲಾಮರಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮನುಜ ಕುಲವು ಒಂದೆಯೇ ಈ ಧರೆಯ ಒಂದೇ ನಮ್ಮದೇ. ಅರಸ ದೇವನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಗುಲಾಮರಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮನುಜ ಕುಲವು ಒಂದೆಯೇ ಈ ಧರೆಯ ಒಂದೇ ನಮ್ಮದೇ. ಸರಿ ಸಮಾನರಾಗಿಯೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳುವ.
ಗಾಳಿಯಂಥ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ, ಬಂಧವಿರದ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ, ನದಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಹೋಗು ಕಡಲಿನಂಥ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ, ನದಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಹೋಗು ಕಡಲಿನಂಥ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಚಿಂತೆ ಏತಕ್ಕೆ ಗುರು ರಮಣರ ಕೃಪೆಯಿರೆ, ಪಾದಯುಗಳ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಭಕ್ತರಿಗೆ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ, ಪಾದಯುಗಳ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಭಕ್ತರಿಗೆ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ.
ಸರಿ ಸಮಾನರಾಗಿಯೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳುವ. ಬಗೆ ಬಗೆಯ ಮನುಜರು, ಬಗೆ ಬಗೆಯ ದೃಶ್ಯಗಳು ಬಂದು ಹೋಗೋ ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ವರ್ಣಜಾಲ ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಹೋಗೋ ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ವರ್ಣಜಾಲ ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಪವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳೆಯುವ ಪುಣ್ಯ ನಮಗೆ ನೀಡುವ ಪರಮ ಗುರುವು ತಾನಿರಲು ಧರೆಯ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ನಿಜದಲ್ಲಿ. ಪರಮ ಗುರುವು ತಾನಿರಲು ಧರೆಯ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ನಿಜದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸರಿ ಸಮಾನರಾಗಿಯೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳುವ ಪರಮ ರಮಣ ಕೃಪೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಧರೆಯ ನಮರರಾಗುವ. ಸರಿ ಸಮಾನರಾಗಿಯೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳುವ.
I, Bharata, am filled with the energy of the revitalized Panchapranas. I pray to the Supreme that my children remain ever infused with these 5 vital energies, leading us to the supreme horizon of brotherhood based on equality. My joy knows no bounds.
Namo Ramana. On behalf of Sri Ramana Maharshi Research Center, I take this opportunity to thank National School of Drama for inviting us to be a part of Jan Bharat Rang. And this is the entire ensemble today. We have our dancers, and my name is Aparna, and we are very happy to be a part of this program. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.